representation n integer is equal to 4, n fractional is equal to 8 of 0.355468750 and all this number. Okay, let's look at these three numbers. Now let's look at the A part. Okay, here what they ask us to do is convert this decimal number into binary, and the answer should be 4 bits in integer, 8 bits in fractional. Okay, for example, if you want to give answer all 0, then there should be 4 0 in front of the decimal point, and after the decimal point we had 8 0. Okay, this is the pattern the answer should be. That's what it means. Now here if you look at the integer part, we don't have anything, like we just have 0, because for the decimal to binary conversion we deal with the integer part separately and the decimal part separately, fractional part separately. So in the integer part we don't have anything, so we can just start with 0 0 0 point, and after the decimal point what's going to be, that's what we have to find out. To find that one out, how we can convert this decimal fraction into binary. To convert that, what we do is we multiply this one by 2 until we get a point that is after decimal point we are getting all zeros, or we stop at 8 bits. Like if we get 8 bits we stop there, because that's the required thing. So let's go ahead and do that for this 0.355468750. So if I multiply this one by 2, then I get 0.7109 7109 and 375. Okay, so once you multiply, you have to look at what value you have in front of the decimal point, that is 0 in this case, so we write that one right, and then we bring this number after the decimal point. Like for example, let's say you end up having 1 right here. What you have to do is you still have to only bring the value after decimal point. You don't have to bring anything that's right. So here I bring the 0.7109 375 multiplied by 2, and that gives us 1.421875. okay, and here in front of the decimal point we have 1 right here, so we put that one right there. And when I bring the next value here, I shouldn't bring this one here, I only bring the value after the decimal point. So the one after this decimal point, that is in this case 0.421875, and then multiply by that one by 2, and we get 0.84375. okay, here what is in front of the decimal point, that's 0, so we put that one right here, and then 0.84375 multiply by 2, that gives us 1.6875. okay, here what do we have in front of the decimal, that's 1, put it right there. Okay, Okay, I have one call. Give me a okay, on here. Okay, so I stop here. 0.84375 times 2, that is 1.6875, and 1 comes here. And again, we grab the decimal, the fraction number only. So that is 0.6875 multiplied by 2, and that one is equivalent to 1.375. We put the 1 here, and then 0.375 times 2, that is 0.75. 0.75, then yeah, 0 in front of the 75, so that is 0 right here. Let's continue here over 0.75 times 2, that is 1.5. 1 in front of here, so 1, and then 0.5 times 2, that is 1.00. So when we get 0.00, we stop right there. The 1 is in front, the 1 here. Make sure we have 8 bits. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So we have exactly 8 bits, and then we go from top to bottom. So the number is 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 1. That's what we did have, this 8 bits number. Okay, therefore this is our final answer: 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 1. And since the answer is required to be 4 bits integer, we put 0 for that, and 8 bit fractional, that's what we derive. Okay, that's A part. Now let's look at the B part. In the B part, we have 0.3476, 0.3476, and then 56250, 56250, 0.3476, 56250. Okay, so We multiply this one by 2 until we get 0.00 situation. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. 0.34765 multiplied by 2, that is 0.695315 5315, and that is 0 and then 0. Okay, and then 0.695315 times 2, that is equivalent to 1.390625 right here. And then okay, so we grab this 0.390625, then multiply by 2, and that gives us 0.78125, and then 0 right here, and then 0.78125 multiplied by 2, that gives us 1.5625, then 1 right here, and then 1.5625 multiplied by 2, we get, oh no, I should get only the fraction value, that is 0.5625 multiplied by 2, that is 1.125, and then 1 right here, and then 0.125 multiplied by 2, that gives us 0.250, so 0 right here, and then 0.250 multiplied by 2, that is 0.500, 0 right here, and then 0.500, we get 1.001 here right. So since we end up with 0 0 situation, we stop right here, and we read from top to bottom. So make sure we have 8 bits, because the question required to be give the answer fractional part in 8 bits, so we have to have 8 bits. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Now let's say you only get 7 bits and you got 0 0 situation. To make it 8 bit, you can just add 0 to the right. Like for example, the answer for this one is 0 0 0 0, because since the integer part we don't have anything, so we can just fill up with 0. Then in the fractional part we have this one, that is 0 1 0 1 1 0 0 1. Now we already have 8 bits, but let's say you end up like this, like 7 bits only, and at the end you have 1 or 0 or something like that. To make it 8 bits, you can add 0 on the left. Like let's say the answer required to be 9 bits, then you can add 0. If the answer required to be 10 bits, you add 1 more 0. So adding more zeros in the left side of the fraction doesn't change anything. But for the integer part, if you want to make one more bit, like for example, let's say you have like 10 point something 01 something. Now you want to make the integer part more bits. Like here is 2 bits, you want to make it 3 bits, you have to put on the left side. So for the integer part, you had to add zeros in the left side. For the fractional part, you have to add zeros in the right side to make it to the required bits. So that's why, for the, if you look at the integer part, initially we have only 1 0 provided. To make it to 4 bits, I add 3 more zeros. But for the fractional part, we have exactly 8 bits, so we don't have to do anything. We can stop right there. Here we have 4 and then 8. Okay. And that's it for the B part. Now let's go ahead and do the C part. In the C part, we have 0.25390, 0.25390, and then 6250. 6250. Okay, so this is the one we have. Again, we multiply this one by 2 until we get 00 situation. So here we multiply this one by 2, that is 0.5078125, and here we have 0, and then 0.5078125 multiplied by 2, that gives us 1.015625. That's one right here. And then 1.015625 multiplied by 2. No, that I have to check only fractional part. It is 0.015025 multiplied by 2. That's equal to 0.03125. And here 0. And then 0.03125 multiplied by 2. That gives us 0.0625. That is 0 right here. And then 0.0625 multiplied by 2, that gives us 0.125, and here we have 0. And then 0.125 multiplied by 2, that gives us 0.250. Here we have 0. And then 0.250 multiplied by 2, that gives us 0.500. Here we have 0. And then 0.500 multiplied by 2, that gives us 1.00. And here we have 1. Okay, now we read from top to bottom. So 000 point, let's make sure we have 8 bits, 4 and 8 bits. We have exactly 8 bits. 0100 0001, and that's our final answer. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. See you guys on my next video.